Whee! Hello guys, and welcome back to Cam's Camcorder, and today, after having 2 videos speaking about it, I'm actually going to start my journey on Pokémon Red, and my ongoing journey through the whole Pokémon game universe. So, first of all, you may see I'm in a different room. So this is the den. The room that you previously saw was my clinic room, as I'm a sports massage therapist that works from home. Hence why I'm not working, and because of lockdown, because I'm a close contact service, and that's a bit of a problem. So, what am I doing about it? I'm playing Pokemon, so yay! I've already done the introduction to this, so this is the CamerLocke. So the CamerLocke is a 10-rule way of playing the Pokemon games. I actually have a couple of changes still to make to that, one of which I'll go through in a second. And then there's another thing I want to introduce, which is the Pokemon League, which actually I didn't touch on in the last video because I wasn't quite sure at that point how to do it. So what I've done between the last video and this one is I've sat down and I worked out who my team was going to be, because rule number 1 was that all Pokemon must start at level 5 or below. So to do that, that must mean some of the Pokemon are going to have to come from eggs, and eggs do not start in generation 1. So I picked up my copy of Silver, which is on my 3DS, and caught the Pokemon, got the eggs, and they are transferred currently into my, well, about to be transferred into my other half's console, ready to convert to me as and when I need to catch them. So I had to sit down and work out therefore who I was going to get. It couldn't be spontaneous, I had to plan who it was going to be. So I spent ages trying to formulate the 6th I was going to catch and stick with. So yeah, so that took some time. But other than that, I'm going to dive right in. So how I'm going to play it is I am going to play it pretty much to the full. I'm going to explore everything so you guys get to see it as fully as I am for the first time, because I have never played Pokemon Red. I've laid hands on a Pokemon Blue, but never seen, I don't even think I've seen a cartridge of Pokemon Red. So I'm really looking forward to this. This is totally new ground. I'm all set up on my DS. But if you do want to refresh your memory on the 10 CamerLocke rules, I'll put a link in the description, and if I can work out the magic box thing, wherever that ends up, either top corner or bottom left, I can't remember, by all means watch that video. Gives you a bit of introduction as to what I am trying to do here, because I say it's not a typical playthrough. Here we go. Dust the screen, just a little bit. I don't know what that means, but it's fine. Pokémon! The iconic scene. So I always wondered about these animations, and I would watch my friend's Blue one for ages. I don't know if it is random. They seem entirely random, because they're not going in order. God, oh, that is a chubby Pikachu. Right, we're going to start a new game. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. Others use them for fights. Myself, ... I study Pokemon as a profession, as he is a prof. First, what is your name? Red, fine, makes sense, it's Pokemon Red. Ash, fair enough. Jack. Who's Jack? I'm gonna name myself... now to do caps or not to caps? I've got to stick with this. This is the beginning of the whole journey. I've got to kind of stick with it. Oh, I can't even put camcorder. I have to put like camcord or something. Camcord could work. Let's go camcord. I quite like that. So it's like Concord, but like worse. Right, so your name is Camcord. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is my grandson. Oh, he's been your rival since you were a baby. What is his name again? Like, who decided and like, oh, how do we get you to pick your rival's name? But also, I love it that it lets you pick your rival's name. Like, why do you need to pick it? I don't know, it just seems so bizarre. Also, it has to be male, because at this point they were clearly sexist. Blue, Gary, or John? I'm gonna call him Blue. I think that makes the most sense. That's right, I remember now, his name is Blue. Camcord, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's score. Aww, so cute. So let's have a little look. Camcord is playing the SNES. I know the NES, but I don't know if I know the SNES. Either way, okay, it's time to go, yeah. Always an item. There is. Always check the computer. Mom! Oh, right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. So problematic. Prof Oak, next door, is looking for you. I feel that's almost like a Stepford wife sort of thing to say. Like, all boys leave from home. Oh well. Yeah, like when they're like 30, when they can afford a house. This kid just sleeps in the f***ing wild. Crown full of Pokemon books. What's on the TV? There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking along a railroad tracks. I better go to... so this is actually on a famous film. I can't remember what it's called. That's going to really annoy me now.
Will Wheaton.
So, I love there's just nothing else in this house. There's no kitchen. I love this was obviously before kitchens were deemed as an essential part of the house. Right, let's go outside. What's this? Camcorder. I love that it's my house, not like the family name or like my mum's house. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Well, at least that makes sense rather than us who are just going to get a level 5, not trained up, and go for it. Hi Camcord, Blue is out at Grandpa's lab. It's a big map, this is useful. Such an iconic map. Very basic, but iconic nonetheless. I just love like the lack of connectivity around it. Like, why from Pallet Town can you not go to like Celadon City? Like, there is land there. Did they not have infrastructure? Like bridges? I don't know. What does this say? Pallet Town, shades of your journey await. Because there's one thing I like, is that all the towns in Kanto, they're named after colours, I think. Because then you've got Cerulean, Viridian, yellow and pink and green, I can sing a rainbow. Pewter, they're all different shades of different colours. I like that, I think that's quite a lot of fun, because I don't think Johto is it trees or types of wood? But that we're getting ahead of ourselves, that's Johto. Oak, Pokemon Research Lab. Such a cute little town, right? Okay, wait, don't go out. Well, you weren't home, so it's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection, I know. Here, come with me. Blue, Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue? Let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Ha! Just wait. Here, Camcord. Here are three Pokemon. They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I only have 3 left. Well, they're level 5. And breeding isn't in this generation. Like, it was a discovery for Gen 2. So how old are these Pokemon? But you can have one, choose. Be patient, Blue. You can have one too. Right. Charmander. Obviously, prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. Be careful. Nope. Squirtle, the tiny turtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. You might know who I'm going for now. Bulbasaur. Just seed. Just seed. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. Planted on its back at birth? Was it not born, therefore, with it? The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. Yeah. My boy Bulbasaur. It's like always been Bulbasaur. If it was ever going to be someone else, it would be Squirtle. I had friends and I was the only one who didn't have the Pokemon games. So one of them would choose Squirtle, one would choose Charmander, and kind of left me with Bulbasaur. But I kind of ended up loving him. So, well, or her. This Pokemon is really energetic. So of course Blue is going to take this one then. Charmander. Because he's a dick. He likes the easy way out. Blue received a Charmander. So, here I wanted to introduce the 11th rule of the CamerLocke. So obviously out of my 10 rules, the 10th rule is a happiness mechanic in trying to max it out. But I didn't realise in Pokemon Red and Blue, it's actually not in it at all. I think the first note of happiness mechanics was Pikachu in yellow, and it was only Pikachu who could have it. I think it was then Gen 2 where happiness was then all Pokemon. So rule number 11 for the CamerLocke is that I am not allowed to use the same move 2 times in a row unless I have no other moves to use or I can only learn one move. Oak, if a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. So I wanted to clear that up as we go into our first Pokemon battle with Blue. Wait, Camcord, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Blue sent out Charmander. Charmander level 5, Bulbasaur. So, it's only Tackle and Growl. It would have been useful to have Tail Whip. I forget about that. I'm going to Tackle. He used Grub, it failed. Oh, brilliant start. A Growl. He's going to Growl, but it failed again. Wow, he picked up a faulty Charmander. And then Tackle. So he's got Growl again. It missed a 3rd time. Is it predicting that I'm like a child who doesn't know how to play this game? Yeah, I've landed Growl twice. Like, every move has landed so far. And he's just like, why isn't my Pokemon growling? It's going to be dead in a minute. Growl again. I love how much Bulbasaur looks like a frog in this. Growl. He's going to scratch. I love Professor Oak must be just like, these kids are awful. What have I done? Yay! Yay! Level 6. What unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon. Like the fact that it couldn't growl for like 4 turns. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to the death. To toughen it up. Camcord, Gram, smell you later. What's he doing? Like stumbling? Oh, he's probably rocking or balling it. Camcord, raise your young Pokemon by making it fight. It sounds so like awful. I guess this was before they even considered about like Pokemon and how animal rights might transfer over. It's encyclopedia-like, but the pages are blank. It makes it out like the Pokédex is like a book. Wait, was the Pokédex meant to be a book in the first generation? Maybe they just couldn't animate it to look like that. So what's this? Push start to open the menu. And the save option is in the menu screen. Thank you, that's very useful. And what's over here? There's an email message here. Calling all Pokemon trainers, the elite trainers of the Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Pokemon League HQ, Indigo Plateau. P.S. Professor Oak, please visit us. That is really essential. Like, why is that just like an Easter egg find? I mean, like the Pokemon gyms are like the pivotal thing in this game. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Good for you. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Oh, they're identical. Are they twins? Or the writer's just lazy. Where are we at? Have I got a potion? Oh, I didn't need to. He's fully healed. Okay. He's the flower. He looks like a flower from Alice in Wonderland. I think we spoke to everyone in this town. This stupid hometown. So, the other rule that I had, I think it was rule number 9, is that I could only level up via Pokemon battles. So this is going to be really tough. So every battle I now therefore encounter, I must run away unless, as specified, the Pokemon traps me or it is required by the story for me to beat them up.